a couple months since we last did a video. Figured we'd do a little update of what's been going on around here. So we'll get to that in just a little bit, but for right now, it's towards the end of the day. Pretty hot day, late August here. So we are going to go do a little bit of bush hogging. I got a whole field I'm going to go do that we had taken Prevent Plant on for insurance. It was a little wet back in the spring. We didn't get around planting it, so we're gonna go bush hog it off, and then we'll talk about why we've been missing in action for a little while. But on our way to the field, we're gonna stop by and grab some fuel here for the tractor. It's almost empty, and then we'll start bush hogging and talk about why we were missing. Get her fueled up here and we'll be on our way. We're making our first pass around here. We'll make a couple more. It's pretty thick out here. And then all of a sudden, whenever I was getting ready and fueled up, some clouds started building. We haven't had rain in weeks, and now all of a sudden I'll try to get out to the field and do something like this. It's kind of productive, and it starts raining. But that's okay. Like I said, it's late August. We could use all the rain we could get right now, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. But well, like I said, we will get these first couple end rounds knocked out here, and then we'll get into why we've been missing. Well, it looks like my bush hogging adventure didn't last too long here. What I thought was just going to be a quick little blowover ended up being a straight freaking downpour right now, and it looks like from the radar it just keeps building right over the top of us here. So we're going to pull up here where we came in at and get folded up and probably head back. While we're folding up here, we'll talk about what was going on and what we were missing. And that is because I know from past videos you all have seen the drone stuff, and I ended up having enough interest in it to where a few people reached out and asked if I could end up doing some custom fungicide work for them on corn. So that's what we ended up doing. So this was my first official year of doing custom work with the drones. I didn't really want to carry a camera around with me while I was doing that and record all that. I wanted to be plenty focused on my surroundings, what was going on, and being a new venture that I'm getting into, I wanted to have my undivided attention on it. So we got through all that, and we finally finished up. For this first year, we did probably 2,500 acres of custom work, plus on top of fungiciding our own corn. So that seems to have all worked out. With this drone stuff, I've ended up bringing in a friend of mine to help who was also interested in doing it. So this first year we ran our new T40, and then would be our old T30, which has now been through 2 seasons of us, and this would have been our 3rd season with it. I think altogether the 30 only probably sprayed maybe 200 acres of that, and the 40 covered the rest of it. And after watching both of those next to each other and watching them work, it's unbelievable that I even wanted to continue doing this, having just seen the 30 work. It's a night and day difference between the 40 and the 30. They do have the 50s out now, and I know that will be a tremendous upgrade, probably also going from a 40 to a 50. So hopefully next season we're adding some more acres on top of that, and we can keep growing that business. That's going to be something that I'm going to be splitting out and creating a separate business for from the farm. So in that business, it'll be me and my buddy Brian, who you'll see in some of the clips that I'm going to attach to this, and he is going to be helping me get through all that so that we can both focus on our everyday jobs as well, because he also has another job, and then I can still focus on the farming side of things as well. If one of us has something we need to do that day, we can always split up and we can go do whatever we need to do. If he's got something going on, he can go. If I got something going on, I can go. But hopefully we can both knock out some acres next year with both of us going at it full time. And this first year was a good learning experience. We learned a lot of things, a lot of do's and don'ts, and some things that we want to change for next year. So like I said, I'm getting ready to attach some clips here. Hope you enjoy them, and then we'll talk about some of it after we watch them. it's been a few hours since we got back from bush hogging. It was really storming good whenever I got back, and I jumped in my truck, met my dad down here at the office, which is where his house is, and we decided we'd go ride around, check out some of the farms, see how beans were standing, corn was standing, stuff like that, because we had some pretty good wind. When we left, everything was intact. We got back, we were probably gone 30 minutes, and you can see right over here the whole end of our barn is blown out. So that had happened in the amount of time that we were gone, which wasn't very long. Kind of a good thing maybe that nobody was here when it happened, because most of the time when we're here and a storm's going on, we have this door here open and we are standing inside under cover watching it rain. So like I said, probably a good thing nobody was here, nobody was in the barn. But we pulled in the driveway, instantly saw the whole end of the barn was out, blew the door in. So something we will have to deal with, but life goes on. We'll get her fixed up. But maybe tomorrow, once I get more time, I'll go over talking more about the drone stuff that we were doing and things like that. But for right now, I'm going to attach a video of some drone footage of this. All right guys, we finally made it back here to the farm today. I had some time to process everything. So last night, before I got on camera and talked about that, I had already called our insurance agent, and then first thing this morning he made a claim on it. The adjuster is supposed to come out, look at it tomorrow. We have our Amish crew that builds all of our barns. It's supposed to either come today or tomorrow and see what they think to what it's going to take to get that fixed. But also yesterday, I didn't mention this one on camera, but see my drone trailer is plumb out here in the yard. Normally it sits flush with this garage here, but it pushed it all the way back here, dug into the ground, up and over these little parking bumpers and almost into the pool. So another thing that happened with that. But I think everything looks okay on it, but we will find out. Probably gonna let it sit here till after tomorrow when the adjuster comes and he can see that it did that also. So, but then the other thing, finished the drone stuff. You all watch those little clips from that. You may notice in part of those, we have the drone trailer out, and right now you can see that there's a platform up top, and in some of those videos there was not. So that was one of the must-haves that we had to have to be able to finish the season. We sprayed one farm without it, and normally spraying for ourselves, the last year I suffered through not having a platform, but it was clear after spraying one farm we had to have that. So we went out and had a local fab shop get it made up for us, and they did a tremendous job on it. I was really thankful that they got right on it, got it knocked out so we could use that while we were spraying corn. But other than that, this trailer did work out awesome for what we needed it for. But we have discovered that if we're going to be running 2 drones, we need 2 trailers. So this winter after harvest, it's going to be starting the process of building out another trailer. I'm probably going to build an open station trailer and build a whole landing platform and everything on it, so we never have to land on the ground if we're using that one. But like I said, we did learn a lot this year. Thanks to everybody that had me come out and spray some corn. If you watch these, want some corn sprayed, get with me, and we'll try to get to that next year. But everything went smooth with that. But that's probably going to do it for this video. Like I said, sorry for missing for so long, and hopefully going forward now we'll be back on our normal schedule of getting some videos put out. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.